Kayla, and she's putting a stencil on the bowl, which has been glazed, the first glaze, the glazing done by the young man Salvatore, and she's using charcoal to put on the stencil, and then the painting will be done after the stencil. Kayla has said that when it is fired, the design of carbon dust, if you will not be seen. Eleonora has been painting, and go ahead and paint, Eleonora. Vai a dipingere. She's been painting here for 26 years, and she too is working on the design Rica Deruta. And Eleonora, ci fai vedere il campione? She's going to show us the sample. It says on it, campione, sample. So you can see how the colors will change after the firing. Anche, she has a beautiful decoration also on her arm. Guarda che tatuaggio. And she's working on plates for the restaurant, Mio Posto. Well, we're just going to take a look now at the whole area where everybody is working. I can see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 painters today. Creating all this marvelous production here in Deruta at FEMA. And here we have objects which have been glazed by the young Salvatore, who's the glazer, and will be painted. Here we have objects which are painted and are awaiting firing. Here too, all these objects have been painted and are awaiting the second firing. And this is the area where they were glazed. And we're going to get a little photo here of Salvatore glazing. And now he's going to show us how he glazes these pots. And there it goes. This is a mineral glaze, very controlled by the also Food and Drug Act, no lead at all in this wonderful glaze which is used before the objects are fired. Thank you, Salvatore. Grazie mille. These plates have been painted, and Enzo is giving them the final crystalline glaze, for which this factory, FEMA, is noted. And the crystalline glaze, after the crystalline glaze is done, these will be fired again and remain in the kiln a few hours, and then coming out of the kiln, and they'll be ready for sale in the store. Oh, they're going to stay in the kiln 24 hours, and they're fired at 900 degrees centigrade. Enzo, grazie. Ciao. After the Maiolica is fired for the second time with a crystalline glaze, out of the kiln comes the wonders. The pattern of Raffaellesco here. Here's a magnificent example of the Raffaellesco pattern. Here's another example of Raffaellesco. And then we have the pattern with the birds. And these are some of their particular designs. FEMA, the use of the Bordeaux and black is very innovative. This is one of their newest designs, as is the all black design. And here we have a design of Maiolica even in grays. This is a lovely hors d'oeuvre platter right here. This is a service highlighted with fruits. This is highlighted with the color blue. And we'll go into the other part of the showroom where this family is making a decision on their favorites. And I want to show you here pieces by one of the most famous artists of Deruta. Look at these stunning pieces here. For this exquisite work, only €650. Considering that there's great risk that there's breakage due to these intricate handles. Here are some of the pieces by famous Deruta artists. These are really, they can be personally bought, but they're really museum pieces, aren't they? And we call these istoriati, showing figures of history. So here we see all the wonders. You want to come soon to Deruta. And have a look at some of the wonders you'll see if you come to Deruta to see where Maiolica is made, to the city of Maiolica. And here we are in the bottega or the workshop of Fima. Arrivederci from Deruta.